Hi everyone, here it is, a quick, simple, inexpensive winter cover that will protect my tomato plant here from light frost. Now this works especially well for you southern gardeners who don't get hard frost in the wintertime. It's just made out of thick plastic attached with clips to my container. I'm going to show you how to make it today. And underneath here, my tomato plant is going to stay nice and cozy on those chilly nights. The first thing you're going to need for this project is some thick plastic. This is a 6mm thick plastic, which is enough to protect your vegetables from a light frost. Now this you can pretty much find anywhere. So grab enough to cover the garden bed or container that you're covering, and you're going to be good to go. The second supply that we're going to need is a tape measure and some scissors to cut the plastic. So first off, what I'm going to do is just to measure around my container. Now we're not trying to be super exact here. We're just going to eyeball it just so we know about what length to cut the plastic. So I'm just measuring around my cage here. And it's about 5 feet around. So give or take a few inches, that's how much we're going to cut. And I'm also going to measure here the diameter of the cage because we are going to put a piece in the middle to give it the protection on the top. It's about 8 inches in diameter. We'll overlap a couple of inches here. So we'll maybe cut this middle piece about 3 feet. So I'm going to cut about 5 feet 4 inches, and I am doubling up the plastic because that will provide a little extra layer of protection. So instead of 6 mil, we're actually getting like a 12 mil layer of protection. So now we just wrap the plastic around the container and clip it on. For this project, you're also going to need some clips. Any type of clips will do just fine. You want to make sure you overlap the plastic because that's what's going to keep all the cold air out. Here's our centerpiece. We're going to feed it through the middle, clip it on, again making sure that we overlap all the sides. So your cover is looking really good at this point. Super important though, you want to put this cover over your vegetables at night, but during the day, once the sun comes up, especially for you southern gardeners, it is going to heat up really quickly under here. So very important that you take the cover off during the day so your tomato plant doesn't get fried. Not only does a simple winter cover work great for containers, but you can also put it over your raised beds. And to do that, all you need to do is just put 4 stakes in the corner of your raised bed. Drape the plastic over the stakes, clip it on. You don't want to overlap the edges a little bit, again, just to keep the cold air out, and you are good to go with your raised beds too. Camera Guy and I want to wish you all a very happy holidays. And our gift to you during the month of December is 20% off with the code THANKYOU over at CalicumGardenandHome.com. Applies to all of my seed collections, signed copies of Organic Gardening for Everyone and Calicum Smart Pots, and you'll receive a little Calicum goodie package with your order. And while you're there, you also want to pre-order my new book, Raised Bed Gardening, which releases in spring of 2022. Well, let me know if you're going to be building one of these winter covers to keep your tomato plants cozy. I look forward to hearing from you. Thanks so much for watching. We'll see you on the next video.